Hi everybody, welcome. Tammy from Homesteading in the City with Tammy. Today we are at the Birch in Mount Morris, New York for our retreat, and we're going to show you what we're going to do today. So let's get started. So before we get started with today's video, I just want to welcome everybody to my YouTube channel. Thank you for stopping by. For those of you who are new, which I do have a number of new subscribers, I really appreciate you stopping by and checking out my videos and posting and commenting down below. It really does benefit me by you doing all that for my videos. So here's the deal, guys. When we were at the retreat, we did film at the retreat. Myself and Amy of Three Tulips Yarn Company did film. Apparently, my phone did not, it wouldn't take the video. It wouldn't store the video, let's put it that way. So we don't have a video of us talking at the retreat. But we do have a video of me introducing Amy and talking. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you guys what I got at the retreat. Then I will show you the footage that I had stored, some video of the retreat here and there. Pictures, there will be some stills in there of the Birch Inn, which is a gorgeous bed and breakfast. And then at the end of that, Amy and myself will be talking about the retreat. We did do it there, but like I said, it did not save. So let's get started with what I bought at the retreat. Friday at the retreat, we were able to go shopping. She had it open to the public from 2:30 on Friday afternoon to 6:30 for you to go in and be able to shop her yarn. There was DnD and birch tree yarn. There was 3 kinds of yarn, 3 different yarn dyers there at the retreat. So the first thing I got, I ended up getting this from her. How about if I don't have glasses? But it's Longmeadow Farms yarn. It is her 80-10-10, so it's got cashmere in it. Really nice, soft, squishy. And it is, I don't know, does she have a color on here? It's not... What's her colorway? She doesn't have a colorway name. Oh, it says just one of a kind colorway. Apparently she doesn't name hers. I don't know. She just doesn't name them. So that's okay. So it's got brown, tan, green. It's got a lot of really pretty colors in there. I like them. I really like this. And there's like 600 yards of this. It's a 3-ply. 140 grams. So I found that one, and then right next to it was this green one, and I thought they would go really, really well together. Another 600 yards. So I don't know what I'm going to make with it, but I got these. This is what I ended up picking up that day for what I bought. Loving it. Found some yarn, and I was able to get something that I liked. And like I said, I don't know what I'm really going to do with it, but it's 1,200 skeins of yarn. I mean, I could probably possibly do a sweater, like a t-shirt sweater with it or something. I don't know, I might do that. It's cashmere, 80-10-10, so it's got some cashmere, nice and soft and squishy. So there's a couple of t-shirt sweaters that I want in fingering, because this is fingering weight. So I might end up doing that because it will just be the 2 that I have, and I can alternate them and use the 2 of them. So that's what I got from Longmeadow Farms from when we were at the Birch Inn on Friday. So then when we were done, we sat there and we were knitting and just talking and getting to know some of the people that were at the Birch Inn. It was really, really relaxed. We were able to just sit and relax. But then there was a couple of other people that we met that were actually staying at the same hotel with us. And so they decided that they had asked previous if we could use we had told the hotel that we were going to overtake their lobby, and they said, well, we actually have a conference room that we'll let you go into if you'd like. So they let us go into a conference room, and there was 8 of us, I think. Yeah, 2, 4. Yeah, there was 8 of us, 6 or 8 of us. And we had a couple of games that we were going to play in there and do different things. So we had a Chinese auction type thing. We all brought something from our stash that was not getting love, is how it was brought to us. You bring something that was not getting love. So we each had a color, and then we just put our color into a Chinese auction type thing, and then our stuff was picked. So one of the things I got was this knitting case. It's really cute. I have a lot of knitting needles that I don't use on a daily basis. So I thought, I can put them all here and I'll be able to have them in one spot. So that was kind of cute that I was able to get this to be able to have. So I got a little needle case, which is really cute. So that was one of the things I won. And then the other thing I won was these 2 little skeins of yarn. And are they fingering? I think they're fingering. Yep, these are fingering. So I got 2 little mini skeins of fingering yarn. It's 100% merino. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but it's just 2 little mini skeins of fingering yarn, and it's got like your orange, your red, brown, your burnt yellow that they have, and then the green. So it's a really nice fall color. So I don't know what I'll do with it, but I'll do something with it. But those are the 2 things that I ended up getting with the Chinese auction of all the people that brought in. So that was really fun. And we just were able to sit in this conference room, and we were just talking and knitting and just enjoying the time with meeting new people and getting to know some new people. So that was a fun evening that we had there. So as I said in the last video, or last video, or maybe 2 videos ago, I'm not really sure. I think it was last video, that I was going to take 4 projects with me. All of the yarn was going to be from 3 Tulips Yarn Company, so that I was supporting her by knitting with her yarn. The first one that I was absolutely going to take, and I thought, oh, I'll work on it the whole 9 yards, but I do get car sick, so I had it next to me, but I didn't even open it. We just talked the whole drive up there, but I didn't take the point of, I didn't even get it out. Didn't do one row on my socks. Not even one. Not even pulled them out. So I was like, okay, whatever. Didn't do them. But I took the socks with me. I had them there if I wanted to, but I ended up not doing them. While we were sitting there Friday, I ended up taking my, had my bee bag, and I ended up taking my 14 Days of Love Advent mermaid cowl that I am doing out of the 3 Tulips Yarn Company, her 14 Days of Love. When I started, I had just started adding in my yellow and orange variegated. I got all that put in, and I got halfway through my solid yellow. So that was not all Friday night. That was Friday and Saturday. I was able to do that, but we were sat for a couple hours. Friday, after we shopped, we finally sat down and we're talking and knitting and stuff like that, and talking with other people and taking some pictures in here and there. And like after we're all done, I'm done talking here, I will show what pictures and videos that I have. I'll let that run so that you guys can see the pictures of the hotel or of the bed and breakfast, and then what the yarn was that was there and different things. So I'll just show all of that, and then some videos that I have. I'm not talking in the videos because she was talking, and I didn't want to talk and do things and people be looking at me while she was trying to explain what she was doing. So I was just walking around videoing and letting things play out the way they did. So there's going to be some talking, but you're not really going to hear what's going on. So it's just, I don't know. I have to edit the video to find out if I can really hear everything that's going on. If you can't hear, I'm just going to put at the bottom of the screen that, sorry, you know, just videoing to be able to show the room, no audio, so that you guys don't think you lost audio through this whole thing. But that's how much I got, quite a bit done on my mermaid cowl. So I was really, really thrilled. Got the variegated yellow, and then I got half of the solid yellow, and really loving this cowl. And actually, I don't know if I showed this in the last video or not, but I did put my lifeline in for being able to pull out of this so that when I get to my purple, which is the very last color in the scheme that she gave us, I'm going to untie this here, and I'm going to tie it in with the purple, and then I'm going to finish out so that it blends as best as I can make it blend with the same pattern that way. So that's my plan for that. But I got the cord in there, my pony cord in there to do that. So there was part of what I got. Oh, another thing, one of the ladies, I just found it in my bag, I forgot I had it. One of the ladies there won a whole thing of soap, and she was giving away, she goes, I will not use all this soap. So she gave a couple of things away. It's Otter Lake, and this happens to be coffee bean soap. So I thought, well, hey, I will try. Seems like it would be pretty nice soap. I don't know. I'm going to try it and find out. If I like it, I might be ordering some more. So that was one of the other things that I got when I was there. Also, what else did she? Oh, she did a lot of giveaways, and she tried to make sure that everybody got something, you know, and she asked, you know, if you didn't win a door prize or a giveaway, you know, raise your hand. And I did. I hadn't won one yet. So she ended up giving me this little finger counter. Cute. She didn't have to do that. You know, that was something that Sandy, it was very nice that she tried to get everybody to win something. So I got the little finger counter. So I'll, you know, see how that works and see if I like it. I don't know. It might bother me. I might not like it. It might be my favorite friend. I don't know. I'm going to try it. Okay, so that was all I got done on that, which I thought was quite a bit for the 2 days. Like I said, I've never knit so much in my life sitting there doing that. The second thing was at night when we did our knitting in the hotel room and used the conference room there and did our little game and everything, one of the girls made some cute little notebooks that she did. It's just a little note. There's nothing fancy of the notebook, but she made some fancy things on it. And then she gave us all a pen. So we got a nice pen and a notebook to be able to keep track when you're knitting. If you need to, you know, make a stitch, mark something down, whatever. But while I was there, you know, we ate our dinner in there and everything and had the game. But I ended up working on my Katie shawl there. And I didn't get very far. I mean, I was right here. I got a couple of rows through it, you know, being able to, you know, I'm going back to my main color here, and then going to have my eyeballs are going to be in my brown again. So I'm back to that. But just worked on that for a little bit. You know, it wasn't too bad of a thing that I could work on and talk at the same time. But I mean, we were just mainly talking just to get to know these other ladies. So that was really fun. Like I said, I didn't do a lot on that, but I did do a little bit on that. And then Saturday when we went to the actual retreat, sat down, I worked a little bit on my mermaid cowl. I did that for a little bit. And then I was like, okay, I want to do something else. So I pulled out my hat because I had my hat going. Really wasn't very far. I just had the ribbing on the hat. Maybe, well, actually, that's where I was with my hat. I had put right there. So I ended up doing all of the variegated that I wanted. I put 6 rows of blue here, and I'm running shy of my yellow that I have. So I thought, well, I'll start doing, you know, alternating. So I will do the yellow and the blue and the yellow and the blue. So I did 3 rows of yellow, and then I was going to do 4 rows of blue, and then 2 rows of yellow, and then a row of blue. And at this point I was going to start decreasing, but I think well, in the midst of that I needed to start decreasing. And I didn't bring my tablet in, so I didn't have my pattern in front of me because I thought I didn't need the tablet for just knitting in the round. You know, I knew what I was going to do. So I needed to measure where I was at to see where I needed to start decreasing and doing my decreases. So I stopped at that point, but I got quite a bit done there. But again, you know, we had the giveaways that they were doing. Everybody was talking and, you know, getting up and walking around and seeing things. And they had lunch and they had snacks and different things. So it wasn't like we were just sitting there knitting. We were talking and, you know, taking pictures and getting up and moving and different things like that. And looking at the yarn again. I mean, their yarn was still available to shop at. So it was just a nice day to be able to just sit, relax, and knit. But again, I have not knit that much. My hands were sore. I ended up having a hole in my finger here because I ended up knitting so much and pushing that I ended up getting a hole in my finger. I got a callus right here on the side of my finger. I was ready. It was about 4:30 when I was just sitting there, and the one girl comes over to me and she's like, "You done knitting, Tammy?" I said, "Yeah, I've knitted more in the last 2 days than I've done in a week. So I'm kind of done. I'm done sitting and knitting. I want to do something else." So I don't know how I would do with a full, huge 3-4 day knitting retreat. I don't know. I don't know. It would be something I'd have to try. I mean, I liked it. I enjoyed meeting the new people and, you know, getting to know some different people. But, yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. So that's where we're at with this. I am not going to sign off because the next part of the video is I'm going to show you guys pictures of the brick inn, pictures of the yarn and stuff that was there, you know, in the rooms that we had, and then some video from inside the brick inn that day, the day before, day after. And I'll probably put maybe some, as we traveled, we took some pictures of different places that we stopped to eat and different things on our trip. I'll put those in there too at the end. But then the very last part of it is going to be me and Amy talking about our experience. Because I did promise you guys that I would have Amy from Three Tulips Yarn Company in here, and we did. We videoed. We videoed. We talked about it. But now we're going to kind of do a talk. You know, we didn't know what we were getting into when I did the talk outside. We were waiting for it to start on Saturday. Talked a little bit about what it was for Friday, you know, our experience on Friday. So now we can actually talk about what our experience was for the whole 2 days and what we thought of it. So you'll see the brick inn, bed and breakfast, all of those pictures and the yarn and stuff like that. And then after that, we, Amy and myself will come back on and we will do a little talk. So we'll see you back here in just a few. Okay, so welcome back. I have Amy from Three Tulips Yarn Company with me for today's video. And we're going to just do a little bit of talking about the retreat. We have no idea. This is the first time we've ever been to a retreat like this, so we have no idea what to look forward to, what we're getting ourselves into. So this is just going to be, we're just going to chat. So what do you think of the retreat?
It's really pretty. It's the most gorgeous place I've been in. I want to be a permanent guest.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely a permanent guest. We came last night for shopping and to get to see the retreat. It's a beautiful building, and I will show some pictures around that I took while I was inside just to show a little bit. I don't want to show a lot of faces because some people don't want to be on camera. So, but yeah, so we're just getting started, just waiting for them to open, so we will see what we can do.
And I have to show you, last night I got my bag. I bought this fabric on my 1-year honeymoon with my husband, and Tammy turned it into the most amazing bag. And it has pockets. It has pockets.
So you can custom make a bag if you
Yes.
want. So just let me know
Yes.
if you want something special. Just email me in my website and I will see what I can do.
Oh, what a perfect Okay, so do you still live in Washington? I do. Oh, but fill it out and we'll put them in the ground. Oh, no, you should. No. Lindsay will be in Washington. Put them where? Where is that? Oh, right. Yeah, yes, I do. Yellow.
No, this is actually for that.
Well, everybody, I was not able to get Amy of Three Tulips Yarn Company to sit down with me and to talk over what our experience was at the retreat this weekend. So I'm just going to do a recap of myself, of how I felt of the retreat, and this is what it's going to be, I guess. I just wasn't able to get any of the people that nobody wanted to be on camera to do this. So my thought of the retreat, I really did like the retreat. It was very nice being able to go in there on Friday night and do some shopping, to be able to buy some yarn. There was 3 different yarn dyers there. You had Longmeadow Farms, her yarn there, and she's the one that put on the retreat, Sandy Long. And then we had Birch Tree Fiber Arts. They had their yarn there, and then also DnD had their wool there. They sell wool for spinners. So we had those 3 sets of yarn dyers there to be able to pick yarn from. So it was nice to go in and be able to walk around and to see the inn itself, and to do some shopping and everything. And that was Friday night, and then Saturday we were able to go back, and of course there was still shopping that we were able to do. We did not know what we were getting into when we went to the retreat. We didn't know what to expect of any kind. She did a lot of giveaways and had a lot of giveaways and stuff, but we were kind of thinking that we would have liked maybe a tutorial, how to maybe spin, something, some classes or something. That's what kind of, I think some of us thought that's what we were going to be getting, was a class here and there to be able to learn some different things. It was nice. We were able to just sit and knit, and we were able to talk with a bunch of different people, meet new people, and it was nice. But I think I would have maybe enjoyed it more if I was learning something. I don't know. I mean, I did enjoy it. I had a good time, was able to sit and talk with friends and to meet new people, and I did have a good time. But I think I would like to possibly have learned something, had some, maybe a tutorial of something, or to have a class that we could have taken, or to show something. I don't know. That's just a thought. That was where I was at. I kind of thought maybe we were getting something other than just a day of knitting and talking with people. I kind of thought that maybe we were getting a class here and there. They were going to show us something and do something. So that was kind of my take on the retreat. I liked it. I really had a fun time, but I think I would have liked it more if there was maybe a class that we could have taken. So that was my take on the retreat. Well, that's it for today's video, guys. Thanks for stopping by. If you have not subscribed to my videos, please consider, or my channel, please consider doing so. It does benefit me by you subscribing to my YouTube channel. And as always, I will see you on the next one. Bye.